5 reasons of why I hate my SIG P320 M17. If you've ever had a malfunction in this firearm, go ahead and subscribe down below for more awesome videos. So to start off, I want to say that I have absolutely no relationship or communication with SIG. This is my own findings through owning this firearm for thousands of rounds as well as a couple of years of ownership. I also want to start off saying that I have done some modifications to this particular gun, such as putting on a Streamlight TLR1 HL on there, the Romeo X Pro by SIG Red Dot, and then the Wilson Combat grip here as well. So let's jump right into it. Starting off with number 1 is going to be the optics mounting plate, which you need to take off in order to throw an optic onto your M17 and M18 models. Specifically those, because when you take this off, I have the airsoft version to show a visual comparison, you can see that this plate includes the rear iron on there. So when you take off this black plate, you essentially lose your rear irons automatically. So in order to keep those rear irons that you see here, this is integrated with the optic itself, and it keeps you in the SIG ecosystem. So you need to get, I believe SIG is the only one that makes an optic that will be flush mounted to your slide, have the built-in rear irons that will automatically line up to your front irons. So they're keeping you in the ecosystem, which is very smart and very Apple-like of them. But at the same time, as a consumer, it really sucks. So that is number 1 on my list. And this may not be applicable for every P320, so definitely do your research about that. Moving on to number 2, if you've heard of the P320, you will know that it has a higher bore axis compared to your other firearms in the same space. So the bore axis essentially is the distance between the top of your grip, right over here, compared to where your slide begins. So I'll go ahead, go to slide lock just to show you guys this. You can see the spacing there is quite a bit larger than other firearms in the space. Now, to me, this actually isn't a huge deal, especially because I've trained a lot on this firearm. I'm very used to the recoil impulse and I can shoot this fairly quickly. However, if the bore axis was lower, most likely I can shoot it even quicker. So this is something I would love to see SIG work on if they ever do another edition of the P320. There are grips and modules that you can go ahead and change out that will lower that bore axis, but no matter what, it's going to be higher than, let's say, a Glock or the Echelon or something similar. Number 3 is going to be the reputation issues. So I'm sure you saw this one coming. The SIG P320 is known for going off in holsters as well as not being drop safe. Now, I really believe that SIG has fixed this issue, and I'm confident enough to go ahead and drop this. So if you want to see that in a future video, let me know and subscribe. But I believe that when SIG first came out with this firearm, unfortunately, it had its issues, and they had to go ahead and do a recall and fix it. Now, I do believe it's fully fixed, but obviously the reputation lingers on, and whenever there's a joke about someone getting shot in some way that they weren't supposed to, it's going to be a SIG P320 joke. So keep that in mind. If you plan on owning one or you do own one, you're going to be the butt end of a lot of reputation jokes. Number 4 is going to be an interesting one, and it's going to depend on the SIG P320 model that you get from the get-go. So depending on the model you get, you're going to get a different grip module that comes with it. For example, if you got the Wilson Combat Edition, you're going to get this grip, as you see here, just probably without the manual safety on there. So what I'm going to show you is the airsoft version again, just to show you the stock grip that comes on your P320. And this should be the exact same shape and everything as the real one, maybe a little bit different material wise. But as you can see here, the grip in and of itself isn't as aggressive as I would like, isn't as thin for me as the shooter, and just the stock grip that comes with it, I don't know anyone that has a P320 that has kept it. They usually move on to the X-Carry or the Wilson Combat, or people are moving now onto the Brauer M18. And I totally understand why, because after switching myself from the stock grip to the Wilson Combat grip, it's been a game changer for me, honestly, just in terms of how much better aggressive I can hold the gun. I can make a whole separate video about why I like the Wilson Combat grip. Maybe I will. So again, subscribe for that. But the stock grip that comes on the P320, depending on the one you get, sucks. So I really wish SIG would go ahead and just change it. Just don't sell models that have that stock grip anymore. SIG knows that it's not good, and that's why they make their X-Carry editions. So why are you still selling the gun with your standard grip? Just stop making it and make the X-Carry grip and charge, I don't know, $5, $10 more for that. And make the manufacturing process a little bit easier. Now, I don't know the logistics of it, but I think it would be better for the entire community. Moving on to number 5 is going to be the magazine price. So I actually don't have one on me, so I'll go ahead and show the airsoft model. This airsoft model actually goes for like 50 bucks a piece, maybe 45. You can find it on eBay, and used obviously you can find cheaper. They're not cheap, and the real models are not cheap either. MSRP is also going to be like 50 bucks per mag, and I'm in New Jersey, so they get freaking pinned after 10 rounds. So now I have to buy a bunch more, and it's costing me like 50 a piece if I go MSRP. I can get them a little bit cheaper, especially on eBay from California for like 33 bucks. But it still sucks compared to a Glock or other manufacturers, which would be more affordable. So there you go, guys. Those are the 5 reasons I hate my SIG P320 M17. I still love it. I'm still going to carry this basically every single day. And it's still a great firearm. And if you want to hear the reasons why I love this gun, again, subscribe for an upcoming video. Hope to make more videos about this particular firearm as well as others in the future. So if you have any questions at all, go ahead and comment down below. Hit the like button. And again, subscribe for awesome content. Thank you so much for watching.